to put toe to leather, and here we go. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Vick. On target. Makes the catch and he's free. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Allen. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
Motion from the back. Gonna look downfield again. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you gotta still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Eighth play of the drive coming up. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Vick. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Colorado! They get on the board first. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Creates a little room. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback. He's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Vic. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's going to run it. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Offense still out there lining up quickly on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
They're going to open this drive with a pass, fighting off the defender. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Looking for a man. It's Vic. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the back. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, the hops. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
So now it's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it 3rd and manageable. Put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice 2nd down throw.
He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Sends it back in motion. Buying some time. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. The back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To throw, it's Vic. They're working that left side. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Okay, big fella, go get yourself some yak. How about the fullback making the catch and then showing you what he can do out in the open field?
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Making sure the fullback gets a touch there, and good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly, and that guy is hard to bring down.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Holds and fires complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Vic. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll send the back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. Touchdown, Buffs! A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback making adjustments. Gets the back moving. He's going to let it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Big fullback's got it. Running into the open space. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Looking to throw, it's Vic. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision... kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Eakin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
How about the linebacker right there? They make calls and they play in coverage, but if you're a linebacker, you better be physical, and that dude came downhill. Somebody might want to block him up front, Palmer. Downhill and laid the lumber.
Yeah, they definitely weren't able to chip up and get him on that one. But I'll tell you, a hit like that makes you think twice about wanting to run the football between the tackles for the rest of this game, because that dude has got some bad intentions.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's loose. Quarterback gets past the marker. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On the move. Hard running there. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Snags it, and there's headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Run it with the fullback. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Give to the fullback. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big 3rd down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hokies are flying down the field.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. Smashes through the tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Sticks it in his belly. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They've pushed it ahead, and he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hokies! You know what? That's a bit of a trick play. Give it to the big guy. Let him tote that rock to the house.
It's a trick in college football now to even have a fullback in the game. Give it to the big fella. I'll tell you what, that's like tackling a tree stump. All legs, just big, stocky guy, get in the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Got a man, it's Reynolds. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dante Moore. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Makes the grab and room to run. Touchdown, Beavers! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to the ground. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's in open, maybe a crease. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Vick. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Motion from the back. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Hokies want to crank the tempo. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big 4th down stop.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it on the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
More. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Beavers will come to the line to convert on 4th down. More to throw for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the big fullback. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Sends it back in motion. Buying some time as he moves left. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. If you're expecting pressure, the clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback will keep it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
A run for the quarterback. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. 4th down, more. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. There's a crease. Touchdown, Oregon State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here we go, they'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the fullback. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He'll be stopped for no gain, and we're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the first half.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. That tackle to stop him short on 4th down.
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies against the Oregon Ducks. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
I caught up with Coach Franklin before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. This one is out of bounds and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And the Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. And this offense continues to crank the tempo. This was a major storyline for this championship game. How would the defense handle this?
Chris, they're already behind the 8-ball because remember what the coaches told us, that it was all about stopping them from getting that first down, that first down of the drive, because that's when that tempo really gets cranked up. If they want to stop them, they've got to get a sack, a negative yardage play, something in the backfield, in particular on a first down, so they can slow down this hyperspeed.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Coming after him. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He's swarmed by the defense. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision?
This D-line is just winning the...
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. He keeps it on a design run. Got an open opening here. Quarterback in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves from this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. Oh, and he's in the clear now. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
He's got it with room to run. They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they call a run. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now a carry here for the fullback. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And the Hokies looking to run some tempo here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got space. Breaks it. QB in the clear now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense going with the hurry up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Hands off to the fullback. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He runs it into the end zone. And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick, couldn't come up with it.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They get him down after the return.